No, I think our crowd's going to be into it. I don't think there's any doubt our crowd will be into it. Um, I do understand where you're coming from about, had we had beat Oakland, they sense maybe there's a better possibility to making a playoff push or whatever. I understand that, but there's still one right in front of us. We just have to take care of our business and so I definitely think our fans will be into it. We do, and there's some other things too. We actually have some guys that, quite honestly, I don't know if we can bring them down. So, but there's other ways to combat that. We gotta go after the football, I think, is one way. And I remember I had a little nickel weighed about 175 pounds, but he had like 2 or 3 sacks against him, and he couldn't tackle him, but he was able to knock the ball out. And so if it's getting guys around him, and with these guys, you can't. You're so right that he is hard to bring down. So we've got to keep our coverage. You got to plaster in the back end. You know how good this guy is at extended plays, and he's been that way for years. Well, I mean, it's not a wasted season. I mean, there's a reason we're still in this, and he's a big reason why. The type of year he's had, though, really is an amazing year. Regardless of the record, right now where we're at, this young man's having an unbelievable season for us. And, but that's something that, I mean, for all of us, we set our sights on this level. We want to get here. We haven't reached that level yet, but that doesn't mean we're not going to try. Well, I just think that if we're able to get, there's no excuse for whatever. Guys step in roles and things like that. But, for instance, like Robert Woods is limited today. I think that's a positive thing. But it is going to be interesting to see how we perform if you have a healthy Robert Woods, a healthy Sammy Watkins, a healthy Goodwin to go along with, with McCoy, what he's able to do. I think it makes us really hard to defend, similar to what it is with Pittsburgh. When not only do you have Antonio Brown, but you also have, now you have Bell back. Now you have guys, you're getting your tight end back. So these weapons are, they make a difference. And I think for us to, we've had struggles in the passing game, but I don't think there's anybody in the league that if you take out 4 or 5 of their best receivers, that I believe every team would have some issues. Well, I can just tell you what Sammy, said. Like Sammy felt better after this game physically than he did, the first game. So I think that's, that's a good thing. How much better he's going to get, I'm not sure. But the fact that he's out there and he's playing, and I think I think it helps us. How much better he's going to get from this point on, I don't know. Well, I think there's a lot of frustrations. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And because you're seeing a lead that you worked incredibly hard to get and just evaporate on us in a matter of minutes, that's sometimes hard to take. But at the same time, that's when you got to step up and be at your very best and say, now let's stop the bleeding. And that's what we needed to do, and we weren't successful at it. Good question. Man, oh man, if there is, it'd be scary. Yeah, but it's